Hello, everyone. Nicholas 58 here. Um, I have to mute the TV background. Um, I gotta be a little quieter right now, and I can't do it for as long as before. Um, Mostly because I have to get homework done. Sad matter, I know. It is a matter that I have to take into my own hands. Plus, I gotta go to sleep soon. So, last time we left off, we found out a little more about Hanako, which is the emo-esque girl with the scars. And we had found out why and how Lily, currently my favorite girl, knew the student council president and Misha. And it turns out that they're somewhat rivals, and it more than likely makes sense as student council president, forgot her name, is deaf and Lily is blind. It's kind of hard. It would be hard to hold a conversation between the two without Misha around. And now we're going to have lunch with them. Alright. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busying herself with thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting out both their lunch boxes. So, is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It's both of us, so we end up using this room regularly. After seeing Hanako's reaction to me over the past couple of days, I understand why that's a boon. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to me, Misha and Shizune. Even without a word, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. So how are you faring in Yamaku-Isao? You seem a bit flustered before. Apart from getting lost every now and again and being crash-tackled outside my classroom? Fine, I guess. You looked pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I held it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers. You have been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think they're buying it. What I assume is their way of respecting my privacy. They don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Ask even if people's conditions are obvious like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Everyone has things they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school. I only moved into the dormitory a year ago. Though joined at the start of high school as well, and moved to the dormitory when she did. Memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. So you've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural. Right. Yeah, of course. Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them. But I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. Can't imagine Hanako easily being friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. isn't long before the bells signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set them out. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Sal, Hanukkah? Hanukkah looks up at me for a second. I can see that she's considering skipping class, maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes. I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking. Looked at it in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too. But I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down her key. When I are filing out before her, I really need this. I was like, just. We walk down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Sal, you're sharing lunch with us today. My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part ways. Lily entering her classroom, leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Okay then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I opened the rear door to class and walk in. The teacher looks at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hanako follows me in and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. This is the third time Hanako has had her truancy partially ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to our seats, and I notice that Misha and Shiz and I are both missing as well. I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of the school. Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. Crazy, noisy bees out town. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, I realize that there's still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do. It's odd. The hospital had 24 hours a day of free time, but he really considerably shorter hours than his visit. When else leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Mitsuo is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he notices me and his brow. What is it, boy? I jump at him, addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's nobody else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I'd do after school. The teacher slowly puts a cap on the pen he's holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. Ooh, I do. Well, we could do. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment I'm reminded of Shiza. The teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. You have no plans? Well, I consider joining a club, but I don't know what kind of club would interest me. We'll observe a meeting of someone else's club. Might pique your interest. Yes. I don't know how to continue from there. Lucello looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back and avoid conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people, I mean other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about disabilities. It feels like I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absently, looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them one. talk normally with someone, even if they are blind or something. Start looking behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever it might seem at first glance. He says the same thing as Yukio did. I know they're right, but it's hard. How can you not consider, for example, she is an existence? The only way to get people with her is talking through Misha. Or Hanako. It's not like you can ignore her face. But I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open. Teacher! I have to be quieter. Misha crashed in, hands straight and enthusiastic greeting her voice. Loud and lively, enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts towards the teacher's desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the Mutsuo is visibly dismayed at the interruption, and Misha in general slumps in his chair. His typo. That's a girl. Mikano. Misha stops her in tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she's sensing from his tone that something's wrong, but has no idea what. Yes? We've talked about the volume control before. Yes. Yes, but she doesn't lower her voice at all. The teacher just rubs his eyes. So what is it? We need help. We're running out of supplies for this festival stands. This is a distress. She waves a pink slip of paper she's holding around. So, go get more supplies from the art room. What's the problem with that? Plywood. Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more. We wanted more. There was only a little. Now there's like none left there. So, do you know where there is some? I don't understand. How would I know? She-chan, I mean, the president thought that a teacher would know if there was plywood. Was she wrong? And so it looks like he is in great pain, from his entire essence, and Misha doesn't get it. Looking at the two of them is terrible. It's like looking at a man being tortured by drilling a skull while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time. Oof. I'm afraid I have no idea if there's any plywood in the school, let alone where it would be if there wasn't. No, what did I do? Perhaps find Mr. Nunui. No, yeah. Quite sure you know where to find everything you need. You'd have to pry them for his cold, dead hands, but that's a different matter. Ah, I don't have time. We're so busy. She holds her head with both of her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her. Even without noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair. I shouldn't be fetching these things. There's so much to do, and we're falling behind the schedule. Katawa looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. I think it'd be better if he didn't. No, I think it does. I wonder if you could get some temporary help. He switched to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression as if trying to say, go make some friends. Motherfucker. I want to hang out with Lily. I guess I can give you a hand. You can? Thanks, John. You're really nice. She pauses, does a double take, and then points amused with her finger up. Ah, looking very puzzled. Come to think of it, what's John doing here? Class is over. Should be having fun. Just had a little chat. Oh no, it's not detention, is it? Are you in trouble, John? I'm not. Is John in trouble, teacher? No, he's not. Otoshi says deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha get her off the teacher's back. So what do you need? Here's a list. I can try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's none in the art room. She offers me the note she's holding. I take it. I said I'd help you, but this has no implications on whether I'm joining the council. Oh. Still, thanks, John. Try to be quick. We're in Stall Building Street now. We must hurry, hurry, hurry. She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like silent agreement. Well, there you have it, Makai. You have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug. He had the list with a number of items ranging from pink to plywood, all written with small, neat handwriting that is undoubtedly Shizune's. I heaved a sigh. We'll be going then. Leaving the long list limply at the teacher, I exit to the hallway. I wanted to go hang out with Lily. Classroom closest to ours is designated belonging to classes 3-1, 3-2 on the right side and 3-4 on the left, each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor, still with identical doors, are rooms that I didn't think were used for classes. I guess the art room is not a classroom as such. Carefully push open the furthest door and peek in. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept, or not in use. Am I in the right place? Yeah, that's what an art room looks like. Or at least from what I can tell. Desks and chairs are all around the room, and a thin layer of dust settled on them. There's some easels in the corners, so at least this looks like the right place. The room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desks. Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making the beams of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody home? Something catches my eye, and I stop mid-sentence. Sitting on the desk is a short-haired girl, curiously wearing a uniform with a fork between her fingers, a morsel of fruit stuck firmly on the end. This odd way of dining seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands. Her presence here is what takes me aback even more. I missed her. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner, very still. But I still somehow took her as part of the furnishing, like a statue at first glance. I'm not being too observant today as a whole. This girl seems to be frozen in place staring at me with huge eyes and ravening headlights. She's staring at me, mouth wide open, ready to accept me. Staring at her, my mouth open, wide open, suddenly remembering to finish my sentence and trying to think if I should. This weird stalemate keeps us both stunned in silence, punctuated only by a wall of clock ticking automatically. Hello. The girl stuffs the forkful in her mouth, now staring at me, expecting chewing. This basic. Hello. I'm told to pick up some supplies from some festival stalls. I didn't even think there would be someone here. There is it. That's why I came here too. She picks up another forkful. Doesn't that mean you're here then? She raised her eyebrows as if she was suspecting my observation was false. Pretty observant. I guess it does. But who are you? This girl is pretty straightforward, isn't she? I'm Makai, he said. Makai. He said Makai. Just transferred in on Monday. I'm Rin. Tsuzuka Rin. Rin Tsuzuka. I won't shake hands with you, but at least we know who we are now. Let's see how long this how long this work. We'll go to 20. That's very nice. The deadpan manner of talking makes it hard to tell whether she's joking about shaking hands. It kind of bothers me joking about these matters. No appropriate at all. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's appropriate and whether this girl is. She seems to have lost interest in me as now. I continue my lunch. If you don't mind me, I won't mind you. You need to get your stuff. Supplies are at the back. Go right ahead. Lunch? It's already over for me. What word would you use then? You don't work for me like after lunch before dinner, right? Bothers me very much too. I don't really know what I should say. Lunch? I don't think you're supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner to begin with. I'm hungry now. My delicious box's lunch would go to waste otherwise. That's great. very delicious. Much decisiveness, Ren once again puts a fork between her nose and at least says, much enlightened, she points straight at me. So, Nakai, what brings you to this place? Like I said, I was told to look for these things. No, with the school from outside, you look fine. Your problem inside? Come to a full stop, opening my mouth, but not getting a word out. I can guess. I'm not good at guessing, but better than most people. Ren cuts me off before I can answer her question. Or skirt around it somehow. I don't know which I would have done. I froze in front of the issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition. Or maybe it's only because it hasn't really come up. I do get the feeling that I'm not making an issue of this as a part of the social code here, as the teacher said. I wonder if the people could relate. Probably not any better than any normal person could. And I can't relate to she's in circumstances, or Lily's either. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Ren keeps considering what my condition could be, with an overtly contemplative look on her face. Time are we at? 2109. I think this nice silence is good to leave off on. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Nick says, please Falcon punch the subscribe button, grade you to the like button, pull Adulto if you didn't like it, and, yeah, I have to do homework now, but, you know, what's going on is what's going on. Maybe I'll upload an episode tomorrow, well, technically today, later on, Tuesday. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. Please have a wonderful evening. Nick 58, signing out.